My first year on The Biggest Loser back in 2003, it was pretty scary, I gotta say. I had this hypothesis that sedentary, obese individuals could work out intensely like a professional athlete. They might not be as fast or as strong, but they could work out. And no one really knew if that was true or not. In fact, the medical articles and the medical textbooks all said not only couldn't obese people exercise, it was inadvisable and you were going to hurt them. So I have to admit, I was nervous that first year. As you know, it turned out to be imminently possible. Not only did they work out, they wanted to work out. They cried when they got hurt, and I pulled them out. So they were just like my pro athletes. Again, they weren't as talented speed and strength-wise, but guts and desire identical. So once we had that, then we just had to kind of get the injury package. How can we move exercise around to minimize the injuries? Once I figured that out, the biggest opportunity in my life presented itself the third season of Biggest Loser. We brought in 70 individuals that year. It was going to be an obese individual from every state in the country show. At the last minute, they decided no, they were just going to go with 14 individuals. So I had this huge group of people that weren't going to make the show. Everyone was criticizing us, me in particular, because they said, sure, anybody can lose weight if you have around-the-clock trainers. You know, people thought they had chefs, but they were making their own food. But you have all the help that we gave them, dietitians, psychologists, sports medicine doctors. They said, well, anybody can lose weight. It's easy. So I had this huge group that wasn't going to get any of that. They were going to go home. We weren't going to let them get personal trainers. They couldn't afford it, by the way. We weren't going to let them get chefs or nutritional services. They couldn't afford it, by the way. These were real middle of America, salt of the earth individuals. So I followed them every week, and we talked to them the very first day when they were still there and had gotten booted off the show. And then we talked to them every week, and we put them on a program very similar to what I have at the clinic. Very similar to the 14-day program we do here. They got a one-day program and multiple follow-up because we feel I could have even done better for them. But you know what happened? And it was really amazing. These 50 individuals that didn't make the show improved with exactly the same metrics as the individuals that got the Blue Plate Special. The people on the show lost 35% of their weight. These people lost 28%. But the disease remission, the remission and then eventual cure of diabetes and diabetes type 2, hypertension, reflux, even asthma were identical. So we took these people and we proved you don't need round-the-clock trainers. You don't need inpatient treatment for months and months. You need an initial, really aggressive approach to teach, which is what we do here, and then it's self-perpetuating. That study formed the basis of everything we do here at the clinic by Dr. H.